Hi, my name is Stephanie Ockerman. I am a trainer and coach who works at the intersection of business agility, self-managing teams, and leadership development. The question we're exploring today to help us get to the root causes of our challenges is, how often do you have to escalate to get something done in your organization? Over the years of working in both traditional and agile environments, I've noticed a pattern I now call a culture of escalation. In this video, I'll share the common causes of this culture and some practical steps for breaking out of this frustrating pattern. There are three things that contribute to a culture of escalation. Cause number one, competing priorities across the organization force escalation. When everything is a priority, nothing is a priority. This situation often pits different business areas or even people in the same business area against each other. Instead of collaborating towards creating value for the organization, they're working against each other in a win-lose scenario. This leads to situations where people don't have clear direction, so they don't feel capable of or empowered to make decisions. And if someone does make a decision, someone else disagrees and escalates. It becomes a vicious cycle. Cause number two, lack of empowerment forces escalation. We end up wasting a lot of time waiting for leadership to make decisions, or we create a hostile environment where stakeholders and product owners are battling it out to get their thing done. We also see this manifest as excessive work in process. We start something and then we have to put it down and work on something else while the escalations play out. So there's a lot of activity happening in the delivery teams, but not a lot of valuable outcomes created. Cause number three, following the regular process takes too long. I once worked at a company where following the official process would take almost an entire year to go from idea to delivery. And I mean for a small enhancement. This was not competitive in their domain. And this was why everything had to be escalated. I know it's frustrating and overwhelming when you're caught in this pattern. So let me share 3 steps you can take to break the pattern and shift away from this culture of escalation. Step 1, set a clear direction and actually prioritize your portfolio. Leaders need to collaborate with teams to set clear goals and help people understand how those goals affect their work. This isn't a one and done situation. This should be an ongoing conversation as we continue to deepen our understanding of the goal and as the context potentially changes over time. The product portfolio should clearly align with the goals and be inspected and adapted regularly. How frequently will depend on the rate of change that affects your business. In my experience, it's likely no less than quarterly. And the portfolio should be truly prioritized. Let's stop with the priority buckets. The way I see low, medium, high priority buckets done in practice is not really prioritization. Nothing will ever be a low priority. Most things will be labeled high priority, and most of the mediums will likely never get done anyway. So why waste time managing that inventory? Step 2, empower product owners and enable them to collaborate with each other. When product owners understand how their product aligns with the strategic direction of the organization, they'll make good choices. They'll identify an appropriate product goal and manage the product backlog effectively. Will every decision be right? Probably not if you're doing complex work and navigating change and unpredictability, but they'll leverage sprints to learn and make the next right decision. This is the power of the sprint. When timing conflicts arise, whether within their control or related to dependencies on another team, they'll be able to work through it with the people directly involved and find the best way forward. Escalation may still need to happen, but it will be the exception, not the rule. Step 3, make your delivery process easy, flexible, and value-driven. Take an honest look at your delivery process. What's the cycle time if all steps are followed and take the usual amount of time? Where are there often bottlenecks or delays? What activities feel heavy, or maybe like you just check the box without getting much value from doing it? Where can we empower our Scrum teams to determine the best way to fulfill a need in their context rather than dictate the processes and tools? These 3 steps may feel hard. Keep in mind, you don't need perfection. You don't need every single thing to be in place right now. Start with what is in your control and create dialogue to help bring transparency to the challenges that are outside of your control. Breaking a culture of escalation isn't about eliminating all escalations. Sometimes they're necessary. It's about creating an environment where escalation is the exception, not how work gets done every day. For more insights on improving business agility, effective self-managing teams, and growing leadership capacity to deliver value in an uncertain world, visit my website and sign up for my newsletter called Leaders Ride the Waves. I'll give you a unique perspective, fun stories, new insights, and practical tips for learning to ride the waves of change instead of trying to control the ocean.